And they're going to swim against each other again here. Emma McKeon, the fourth swimmer for Australia, and Maggie McNeil, the fourth swimmer for Canada. And that Canadian team has got some big names. Summer McIntosh, Catherine Savard, Rebecca Smith and Maggie McNeil. They'll go in lane 5. And the Australians, Maddie Wilson, Shayna Jack, Molly O'Callaghan and Emma McKeon. They are the world record holders, of course. And their most recent world record with that gold medal from Tokyo, and that was Bronte Campbell, Meg Harris, Emma McKeon and Kate Campbell. So only Emma remains from that most recent world record breaking team. Guernsey, Scotland, England, Anna Hopkin, Abby Wood, Isabella Henley and Freya Anderson in lane 3. The Aussies in 4, Canada in 5. Northern Ireland will be in lane 6 and South Africa in 7. Katja Dedekun has owned the night so far from an Australian point of view.
The sole goal and how amazing it was in a world record time. Incredible. Hopefully another 2 goals to join Katja. I think the men will be really challenged by England.
Yeah, the men and the women for Australia both in lane 4. Here's South Africa, lane 7. Penny, Chelius, Nell and Gallagher to bring it home.
They have a different energy about them when they're walking on pool deck for a relay. They've, arms around each other. They look relaxed. They look happy. It's a different sort of mentality, I think, going into it. There's not the same, it's intense, but it's not the same inward, introspective intensity, I suppose. There's a lot of camaraderie, a lot of doing it for the people who are alongside you.
I think it depends on which relay it is. I can agree with most of that, but occasionally it is incredibly stressful as well, where you are panicking and you aren't relaxed and, almost the opposite. But usually sharing that moment with someone, you do find something else that you'd never be able to find for yourself.
It's a very good Canadian team, isn't it?
It is, and there's one person that's missing from that team, which is Alexia, who we'd usually see in this relay team. Competed at World Championships, wasn't competing at the Commonwealth Games, but here's the Australian team, and it is a very, very quick Australian team. Unusual for us not to have the Campbell sisters. We have one Campbell sister who will be commenting on this, and we're watching this very tightly.
Wouldn't be surprised at all to see her get behind the blocks. That
just runs out.
But that third swimmer's there. Well, that's the natural place for Kate, isn't it? She's been there so long anchoring this incredible 4x100 freestyle relay team, and multiple generations of it. She's been one of the mainstays, and of course Australia most recently won the world title, but Emma McKeon comes into that team, so it's even stronger than it was a month ago. World record from Tokyo 12 months ago, 3:29.69. Maddie Wilson to kick it off for the Aussies, Summer McIntosh for Canada, Anna Hopkin for England, Lucy Hope for Scotland. Can the Aussies defend their title? So away then, final of the women's 4x100 freestyle relay. Guernsey in lane 1, Scotland 2, England 3, Australia 4, Canada in lane 5, Northern Ireland in lane 6 and South Africa in lane 7. It's been a good start by England. Anna Hopkin, but a very good time away from the blocks and leading down the pool the first time. Not much between her and Maddie Wilson.
Anna Hopkin had a really strong start there. Maddie Wilson moved over the lane rope trying to go with her, but she's surpassed her here. It's that turn. The underwater work from Maddie off that turn was fantastic, and she's taken a lead.
We used to see Maddie Wilson often in this first position, so that would have been her, I believe, one of, we've seen her splits, and we know what she can do 53.22, just outside of the world record split for this. So that is a great swim from Maddie Wilson.
Great joy for Shayna Jack to be back in this Australian team at the Commonwealth Games. She was 4 years ago, and she's got a lead of about a body length. So Shayna going really well. Abby Wood for England in the water alongside her, and it's Katarine Savard of Canada doing the chasing. The Canadians in third place. So Australia 1, England 2, South Africa now up into third spot, and Shayna Jack going from strength to strength.
Shayna's looking amazing, so strong. Look at that 6-beat kick. Powerful arms ploughing through the water. Great catch at the top of her stroke. Head nice and still, breathing every 4 as she comes into touch. Remember, the athlete on the block has to have one part of her body on the block before when the other athlete touches. Safe changeovers, so important. They train for that. And now Molly O's in the water.
Molly O'Callaghan swimming against Isabella Hindley of England. Rebecca Smith's in there for Canada and South Africa. Olivia Nell, lane 7. Don't discount the South Africans swimming up for a medal. And in lane 2, going okay, also Scotland. It's Tane Bruce in the water for the Scottish team. But Australia, Molly O'Callaghan. It's about 2 body lengths. England doing the chasing.
Great underwater work there from Molly O'Callaghan off that 50-metre wall, that 50-metre turn, coming in, and she'll hand over to Emma McKeon. And let's see what this split is, because we've gone through pretty quick, 52.66, slightly faster than Shayna Jack. It's actually the difference of what their changeover time was between the two of them.
Got a really flying start, did Emma McKeon, and is swimming beautifully. The lead has opened up for the Australians, so Freya Anderson for England doing the chasing. But Emma McKeon, with 50 to go now, swimming for her own place in history to join some of the all-time greats of Australian swimming and all-time greats at Commonwealth Games level. Emma McKeon missed out on the gold in the 100 butterfly earlier on this program. Chasing is England. Can't get there, I don't think. Canada in the bronze medal position at the moment. The Australians cheering Emma McKeon on. What a way to join Thorpe, Jones and O'Neill. 10 gold medals for Emma McKeon, and the Australians defend their Commonwealth Games title. England silver, Canada bronze. It's the Aussies on top.
What a fantastic swim. What a convincing win. These women, such amazing contributors to so many relay teams for Australia over the years. And incredible for Emma McKeon to back up after the 100-metre butterfly final not long ago. She's used to having a big program.
Shayna Jack, lovely to see her smiling and enjoying this moment. It's been such a tough 2 years for her, and of course the disappointment of that hand injury at the World Championships after some relay success and wonderful camaraderie. They do call it the friendly games. The atmosphere and the spirit's been superb between all of the teams, and enjoying and sharing these moments together.
It is, and a lot of these swimmers, they know exactly what the others have been through, knowing some of the swimmers on their first team, they're up and coming, the Summer McIntoshes who led off for Canada, and then compare that to a Savard from Canada who was also in that 100 metres fly. They know what it's like to get back up and race each other again. Multiple events on one night. We're used to Australia being in this position so regularly in the 4x100 women's freestyle relay.
Everybody did their job. Maddie Wilson, Shayna Jack, Molly O'Callaghan, the youngest of this team, and then Emma McKeon, all of that experience to get her 10th gold medal, and she equals the record for the most medals for a female. That's 15 now with Susie O'Neill and Emily Seebohm. And our fabulous quartet with Kate Campbell, who's normally amongst it. Well, she still is tonight, Kate. What a great moment for you too.
Oh my goodness, I surely feel like I'm still amongst it. I've been cheering these girls on and it is so wonderful to see them get the win. Maddie, you have spoken of your love of being a part of a relay team. You get to stand on top of the podium and sing the national anthem alongside these girls.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing better. Every time I get an opportunity to race a relay, it's the best experience ever. I'm just happy to do it again.
It's always like a family. Shayna, I'm going to bring you in, take you back to 4 years ago when we shared the top of the dais together. This has to be a pretty special moment for you.
Oh, as Maddie's already said, you know, relays are the best thing, and especially being part of this 4x1 relay team, you know, it's always been such a highlight for any athlete, and to be able to do that again with these girls is amazing.
You really are an all-conquering Aussie team. Molly, come on down. You're adding another medal to your swag. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Great swim. You got to be happy with that.
Yeah, no, I'm extremely happy and I'm excited to do it alongside these girls, and it's such an amazing team and such an amazing environment.
Emma, I'm going to bring you in. Now I know that you hate this. You're the most humble person in the world. I'm just going to throw a few names at you. Ian Thorpe, Liesl Jones, Susie O'Neill, and now Emma McKeon. You stand as one of the greats. This is your 10th Commonwealth Games gold medal.
Thank you. I didn't realise. I mean, it's nice to do that 10th one in a relay. It's kind of all a bit of a blur, I guess. Not a blur, but like, it's been over a long time. And I mean, my first one was 2014, and I was so young, and just like looking back on who I was back then, it's just like, I feel like I've come a long way, and I'm really proud of what I've done, but also proud of how I've grown as a person. And I think they're the kinds of things that you take with you when you finish swimming, and yeah, they're the things I'm most proud of.
It's been so wonderful watching you blossom into this fantastic young woman. Your parents are in the stands. How much does it mean to you to have their support right here in person?
It means a lot, especially since last year was empty stands. Couldn't share things like this with them. It was kind of over FaceTime and stuff like that. So yeah, it's very nice to have them here, and hopefully I'll be able to see them. I'm not sure if CGA is letting us, so hopefully I'll be able to see them at some point.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Well, congratulations, girls. You are Commonwealth Games champions. Go and get your medal. And Emma, special congratulations for joining that very exclusive club. So good job. Love you, girls.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.